tell him, say, oh, one of the two things. Either them people out there in your carry if I got this bag of nice, or your wife I call you. One out of two.
Yeah, I mean, she cares. Tough man can't say that. Oh, that's sad.
Daddy.
That is sad. No, but anywho, um, the immortal sin in my eye needs to die. Teach black people their culture. Teach them that they were kings and queens, and there's nothing that slavery is just what it is. The past.
It was a terrifying time in society. Yo, you know what they need to do it? You know what they need to do it? They need to do it like how Oda did One Piece. Yeah, man. Give them little by little. Let them blood clip up in the eyes, man. Yeah, man. Every now and then they get peace and peace.
The reason with one of them already, and the man was in victim mode. And when I say, all right, cool, I start asking some simple questions. And all the man I do is the man I make a bag of nice, and I'm like, yo, I get why you're upset, but I know you can't explain why you're upset.
First of all, brother.
Hey, hold on. He said the fact that I asked that I need him to explain why I feel shows that I am not about the car. I'm like, what the wheel?
First of all.
Oh my God.
No, hold on. Wait, hold on. What were the exact years of slavery again? Come on, for like relinquish like my memory of when that happened.
It was 400 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Last time I checked, I wasn't even a sperm cell yet. So what cause exactly am I supposed to be a part of? You see, this is what me not get. Dean, we were not. Yo, this is enough. And for the nerds, big up on yourself. We don't know, respect you know, don't know. This is not no Assassin's Creed shit where we have the animals that go back in time to understand which one of our slavery ancestors we wanna follow. Zine?
Yeah.
We weren't there. Yes, we hear stories about how they were with raw and the ships and how them get dashed with salt water. Yeah, we all watched the movie. Cool.
Yeah.
But the fact remains, the whole lot of the slave master them dead. Enough of them dead before the slave them. So, furthermore, I will go on record and say this. The latter generations of white folks who were born from these slave families have suffered a great deal more than a lot of black people. And I'm going to tell you why. They have to live every day with the repercussions of knowing that for them family fortune, for them family legacy isn't no grandiose business or any of that bullshit. No, your money came from the lives and struggle of another human being.
Yeah.
And yes, they might not admit it outright, but every night them man they can't sleep on them bed peaceful. The demons permanently etched into them back.
Yep.
And I don't see, and I find that to be one of the greatest tortures in life, because you can't forgive yourself for actions that you weren't even a part of. But guess what? That's life, the great equalizer. But that's not enough for black folk, because mental anguish for your enemy is not enough. So what next? You know what I think black people want? I am very convinced that black people want to enslave white folks. And then I'm going to turn around and say, so basically you just want us to be no better than them, essentially, right?
Yes. Understand something. The fact that people want people to hate people based on right now, they're trying to segregate classrooms again. Listen to what I just said. Yes, black people in the nowadays movement are saying that they don't want to be in certain spaces with certain races. So they're making rooms or safe spaces, which is really a segregated class. Come on, people. You aren't dumb. If you're going to segregate, if only a certain kind of student can be right here, and only a certain kind can be over there. So that's segregation. That's segregation. It's not a safe space. It's a segregated space. Tell me what I'm wrong. So you are literally doing what your ancestors died to stop. You're doing what white people did for free. Now you yourself are doing exactly what. Oh,
It's a
society.
two-sided coin.
Huh?
Two-sided coin.
You
Here's
understand me?
one of the issues. Well, I think Malcolm X said something along these lines. Like, we need to be segregated, but we also need, but there's a trick to it.
Yeah.
It's what we're going to do when segregated.
Yeah.
The issues was we segregated ourselves and we had Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. White people burnt that shit down. So, I mean, even if we do segregate ourselves, even if we do, you know, as
That have changed people. And I think this is also one of the main problems with most
focus on
black people.
us, can
Yeah,
we rely on white people to live to or not all white? Well, no, I don't know. Should mention not all white people are just the racist ones.
Bro, we have proven this already on all white folk. Look here. All our most can say upon our heart of hearts. Every white person upon the planet cannot be racist.
We're
If
just
that
we're
was
that
the,
same
if that,
energy.
no,
We're doing
you see, if that was the case,
and we focus and look what happened. And there's only, I mean, there's even one now this state for the massacre. They've been suing, I think, every single year around this time, and they throw out the case each time. Or they've been prolonging the case. 108 probably. I think they're gonna like wait until she dies so there's no one else alive to sue. Aqua, proper.
people. Let me say.
I mean, and going to conspiracies, but there are thriving black countries allegedly being infiltrated and destabilized by white people so that they can have some control or, you know, in a sense, take over. And
Perfect
was in
example.
debt.
Perfect
Again,
example.
can we, if we're going to segregate, there's a myriad of things. Can we do it properly?
first of all, black people fight against themselves almost every hour upon the hour. So really and truly, even if we make the argument that we are better off on our own, we'll go self-destruct and give to the white man on a platter anyway.
That is
and
sad.
If you don't believe
really
me,
fight against ourselves?
Dario, no what I know, Dario. We only have to look for every day. If we only have to look for everyday life in a Jamaica alone for no say yo, black people now have no sense.
Unfortunately.
No, I honestly don't want to use my country, but it is honestly one of the easiest examples to find because, brother, you observe everyday life.
Against each other.
Brother, you look on everyday life, you look on how people interact with each other. Like, you understand, say, yes, life hard, everybody has struggle, supposedly. Me done that show the theory say, Jamaican people poor now because I feel if you say, oh, yeah, go to KFC every fucking night and you're poor. But anyways, left that alone.
Mentally you're poor.
Yep. There's something so disrespectful about saying someone is mentally poor. Yo, man, I put that in my book. I will say this was written by someone a long time ago in a far, far away galaxy.
I'm flattered. Anyways.
But
Yeah. Seriously, think
no,
about it.
just
No,
basic
think about it.
interactions with people,
Are
Mike, on the street.
a lot of people nowadays, family members included, and people need to look at this bullshit. Not because of your family, that means some people put up with the shit. It's okay to cut off family members. We need to look at this bullshit. May I be honest with you.
Brother,
Jamaicans, black people, toxic is fucking toxic. Just because I'm your brother, just because I'm your uncle, just because I'm your cousin, just because I'm your father, means if it does accept or your mother, you have to accept fuckery. Hell no. I don't care.
All I know. Me have to tell one girl one time say, cause she did a complain about her family, but take advantage of her. So I look for her and say, so no, all I know. If I look for her and tell her, I have to ask her, say, yo, so me ask her something. So you willing to do a long distance relationship, but you not willing to do long distance love with your family member? Then I don't understand. I don't understand what's that all about, Zine? There is such a thing as loving from afar, you know.
Yeah.
That's it. You may say you don't have to talk to them every day, you know. You can look on the drunk on them every 2 years and tell them, say, yeah, man, happy birthday, and just cut. That don't have to tell them that much.
Yeah. I'm sorry, because people have this notion, say, oh, just because you know somebody, you're supposed to. Son, yo, I've grown so much that I reach a point now, I'm tell people, say, yo, I'm not going to fight you to be an adult. None away, none 17 no more. None away. None away is teenagers no more. Why the fuck should I deal with you like I'm dealing with a teenager? Answer that one first. Then we can move forward. You sport that you're an adult, right? But when the conversation gets a little bit too sticky, you start to cry. That's what a child does when them don't like what they're hearing. That's not an adult's a reaction. Oh my God. We are fucking up. From the dancehall artists who the woman must have pushed him because he must be an asshole on stage, and the man turn around while falling and fling the mic and bust the woman's face.
And for some reason, and that is all I know, and that's the next thing. I'm glad you bring that up, Bradshaw.
You understand me?
We like to glorify unsettled violence too much in our country for years. And me if you tell me, say, yo, we did talk about how we have burn out things against man who are rape woman, and yet still one brawling go up on stage, bust woman head, and now one man not do nothing. Cool.
The building.
Sorry about that.
It's cool. But may I say, Bradshaw, may I just say, yo, the money every day, as soon as a woman get raped in Jamaica, they might force one jump up at a oh, we are protect woman, them, and yet still woman head get bust. And not one hour no cuff the man, no kick the man in the chest.
People, they all stood there, and I won't lie, people have different views about the whole situation. But the fact that grown men were in that goddamn place, and this man, I'm gonna say to people, say, oh, try if you understand, and I just push him, and to drop him, just ask, whoa, and react, and him fling him hand back on the mic, liquor. No, this man turned mid-fall, turned him body mid-fall, which means he knows he's falling, but him want get back. Him affiliate that girl in her face. And when him drop, he managed to get up and run out of the place. Lord Claude, times have really changed. Him foot them with a kick way. If this was the 90s or 2000,
First of all, Bradshaw,
artists.
First of all, the minute the man touched the first step of the stage, the man now go walk past the step them. That's how bad it get.
People on the stay there, yeah?
Hold on. Who is this guy that hit the girl?
I don't remember the man name, but apparently him and the girl must have said something in one song. See him? Yo, you know what artists like to do? You know, like a hitbox at each other in their song them. And apparently, boss getting their feelings. Boss walk up on the stage, take the mic from the girl and use the pointy section of the mic, bust the girl head, walk off the stage like say nothing happened.
Oh yes, I saw that clip. I don't remember who the chick was.
I don't remember either, but that is besides the point. Cause me just look upon it and say, yo, we live in a society now where comedians can't say nothing without a man getting their feelings. We can't forget the clip me I watch. The man start roasting his brother about his own mother. Man go up on the stage. When Mr. Boss pull out the 9mm and the man say, yo, where you go to now? Mr. Boss run off the stage and I say, really? So we have to start pull with protection to come and start if you're not hurting the feelings now. No, let's say this was a less sane comedian. Let's say him did have the dark levels of probably Virgo or Bridging now.
Yeah.
A prison the man gone, brother.
Yeah. Of course a prison gone. Come on, gone load the whole clip in him chest.
The whole clip, the man gonna go for the next extra 5 magazine and say, yo, me still have a couple more around in the yard.
Yeah, man. People, I'm not a fan of violence, but I believe it's necessary. And don't get it twisted. I'm not advocating for a man say something disrespectful. The first to get to go for your tool or you plan to go circle and kill him. No, man, I say that. What I am saying is this. Try if you understand, say, every man are the same. Just because man don't say nothing till the first time you say it or do it, don't mean say the man don't have you up. In this day and age, Rasta, anybody can get it. And stop pretend like say you're big bad and bomber club brave than the next man. Pitney, teenager walk up to big grown man and slap shot in a man face now. So again, try if you understand, these are not days of one time. You understand? My killers are getting so young that even you have your second guess yourself now. So this whole bravado, nobody can chat to man or this other. Stop it. Stop it. Honestly, again, I get where I come from. I'm not gonna stop saying that. I get where I come from. I say whole heap of good youth. Youth that were destined for places, do things. Should I see world? You understand me? Drop out. Because what? Them feel like them know better than everybody else in our system or game where them never used to. But this don't make no sense. Like nobody wanna say. I've yet to say I blessed are the few than them who still exist. A majority of them either dead or for runway. That is true. Tesha Miller rat in a prison. Others can't come back to Jamaica. And the list goes on. Zeke's dead. Bulby dead. Who else on the list? Machine Man dead. And I put a bad man me a name on. Whole heap of well decorated bad people me a name on. The whole of them dead are are fucked up pretty much. This is not a PSA to my fellow Jamaican who don't gun on anything there. But seriously, man. Seriously, sit down and think upon where you're about to embark on. Most of them man don't live to see old age. Majority of them don't live to see old age. And the ones in that do manage to live to see old age are threat at any point, at any time, at any point in them life. A son, a grandson, a great grandson can come back, come finish you off. You all and shake your man push through and say, yo, you remember so and so? Yeah, man, remember that man, that was my grandfather. Woom. Just walk back out. Seriously, but this don't make no sense. Seriously. And for anyone I know in the chat, in the comments, please, if you don't know anything, if you don't know more than me in this department, name a few who you think can say, yes, them prosper. A majority of them don't. The majority of them don't live to see old age. I mean that. The few who manage to live to see old age, mix business in them thing. So when they must thieving all and starting and robbing all their money there, they must put in their money in a corporation or people business to wash the money. And when they realize, oh shit, clean money better than what me I do, they may start put money in other people in business and start get shares. Most people don't understand what the fuck that means, but
I mean,
yeah,
Google
that's
does.
how
I mean, a simple Google search, but you know, we're too lazy for that. But
you understand.
kind
What
of off
you
topic,
listen to audio book and stuff.
kind of off topic, you know, no relation to this. But Dario, remember what happened to your rugby team last year?
Sea Eagles.
Yeah, it's happening that. Just to make it, just to prepare for now, so you can detoxify yourself when it goes in. Anyways, apparently them a plan to do some bullshit similar to it, but just to prepare for now, so you can just ignore it when it happens. Anyways, back to more positive thinking stuff.
This might be it.
I mean, if it's their culture, it's their culture, but I don't support it. So.
From a book of them, from real being, you know. But yeah,
Support.
yeah, yeah, we go grab them, yeah. So 11 10 no. Your mind go get some of that. Thank you. Yeah. Come on.
I have gay friends and everything, but I still don't. So I have gay. I rate my gay friends.
Brother, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's when it's so obvious you're pushing for pandering, and the pandering now work for nobody.
Yeah, I understand. Worse, to me, the worst way to live your life. Oh, I'm such a big.
I couldn't believe that somebody actually did ask me this.
Agenda, and even the trans people. Most homosexuals and trans people are not trying to indoctrinate and convert other people. Most gay people are just gay. Stop. Most trans people just stop. I don't know why the media is pushing the people who are advocating for bullshit and trying to say.
I was about to add on to your point, Dario, because I've spoken to a few of them people at all.
Those trans people just want to be trans, and it ends there.
I might want to drop. But I was saying, I wanted to add on to your point, Dario. I was going to say, yo, I've met a few trans and gay people who really don't want the whole indoctrination of kids. You understand me? Them not push that, oh, you need to do this or I'm going to. It's not like that. Believe it or not. Most of them are actually very cool, down to earth people. And like you said, at the crossbreed them, waste man. And the one them who are doing it for clout.
Same way that straight people are just straight and that's it. Like they don't. It's not a case that they're homophobic. Just don't give a fuck about gays because they're pro. It's not a case that they're anti-homosexual. They're just pro-straight. As it relates to gay people, they don't give a fuck because it doesn't affect them. You're not doing that.
They are everyday folks like us living our lives, trying to pay bills, trying not to die. But yet still, the media will tell you, the media coming like this, the media coming like these Facebook groups who every day try to tell me, of all persons who has read through an entire book trilogy of Harry Potter, that Snape was the worst thing, and I'm just like,
no, he's not.
That's the entire point. The man is not you don't make someone to be I have to ask some people sometime, because I like to analyze certain things. I have to ask them, say, do you believe that everyone in life must be inherently good? That everyone must be a complete bitch in society? They said no. Them said no. I'm gonna say exactly. So why is it that when someone is portrayed to the T to be an asshole, y'all have a problem? If there's one thing I like most about fictional media, it's when someone is so much of an asshole and is so sarcastic that he asks people, what did you expect when you were fighting me, or what did you expect when you came to this conclusion, right?
Make some of the call run off first. Yeah. But yeah, victimhood is a hell of a drug. Victimhood is a hell of a drug.
Especially when people comes and tell us that yes, you were right. You're right to be victimized.
And I'm like, now what I know. Let me explain to people say Jamaica face similar problem. Jamaica face similar problems too. Our thing is not racism at Jamaica, it's called classism. And yes, it's classism, because last time I checked, the whole of it come from fucking Africa, now with DNA. But anywho, the lighter skin one, them DNA was spliced so much generations of white people mixing of them DNA. So be it. I don't care. The last time I checked my black, I love my blackness. Why should I feel bad about being black? Black don't crack. It really doesn't. For the most part.
Right one. We now go down the road because if we come and find the one that will crack to right, we know say yo, some heavy surgery will go on there. So we now go down the road tonight.
And I agree, because it bothered me, because again, this has been, I must say, the immortal sin we hold by black people in America. It's also kind of the trickle-down effect will reach most Jamaican. We'll look upon the facts that them come from Rima, Trenchtown, pick a poverty-ridden place. They can't go no further than yes. And that's all lies. Because I've met whole heap of people who come from terrible situations, terrible, and make themselves into something, Rasta. Nobody not gonna fuck with me is Rasta. The problem of the mindset, Rasta. I'm not gonna stop preach that. People need to let go this, oh, woe is me, the world hate me. I'm in the rugby. I'm gonna say it already. Are you named Sean? Yeah, Sean. I'm just cutting him short. Well, yeah, Sean. Sean tell me, say, let's go home. We ain't nobody try for. Let's go home. I was like, damn, like that? First time I tried for rugby. That was what came out of that man's mouth.
Fatality.
And it's been years. Me and my friend and all, but I remember that afternoon over Melbourne. The first time I applied for the rugby. And Siran say, yo, Sean, you can't do that. You have to give the man a fair shot, like everybody else. And bring Casey go much finals after that. You understand me? So again, you could have lost out on a good thing. Just like that. People say adversity will motivate we, not destroy we. That's how I know someone understand what going on nowadays. When I did karate, people tell me I'm never gonna reach black belt. I took that as a personal challenge. Not them telling me something. And out of everybody who did karate with me in when I start, I'm the only one to internationally hold the title of senpai. I'm a senpai, no matter where we're going in the world, Rasta. I'm a rank up, that rank will stay with me till the day I die. So again, who pretty much win overall? You can't give up on yourself, Rasta. I swear to God. I come new gym and me I get dominated. I tell myself, say, you know what? Train and get better. Come back stronger. I'm gonna dominate everybody in that bitch. Everybody have to pay respect to this chubby Jamaican nigga. Sorry for me run through the nigga, but you understand me I try to say? Doesn't make a difference to me that way.
She's right.
You understand me? Stand up, Rasta. I'm sick and tired of hearing this. Oh, woe is me. The immortal sin. People was fighting my people, and this is why we can't stop preaching this excuse with enough black people while I'm pan. I met a Puerto Rican who said him come off of the boat with a shirt on him back and now he owns 4 call centers. Houseway, how? You want to see the truck with the dog drive. You want to see the gold chain on the dog neck. The man say, the shirt on him back. He owns 4 call centers now, people. How? And it's not like saying him brilliant more than the next man. Him just driven. He tell himself, say, I go own it at any cost. He might go figure it out. And mark you, like I said, this man is not a millionaire. But him figure it out. Him realize him learn how to work him taxes. Him learn how to flip this. Him learn how to... And him have 4 call centers now, people. You understand me? So this whole limiting mindset need for dead. And believe in people. Stop by, Bran. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be the first one to say this out loud. I don't care if people vex. I don't care if anybody not chat to me. I look at me weird. Stop wasting the money buying brands. You're making billionaires richer. Seriously. The off-brand shit is just as clean, just as affordable, and just as comfortable.
I mean,
swear to God.
as my brethren still say, you know, once a boy doc, in this life, some people just make forget chop. And the man right, unfortunately.
Yep,
Some people make forget chop. I just say, hey, everybody can be smart in a bradshaw. Everybody can look towards the light and say, yo, I'm going to make myself better. Unfortunately, some people are going to just did they forget chop. And,
I understand this. Yeah, I understand that.
Unfortunately, me and you, despite being respectable people, are going to be some of them people who chop some people, not because we wanted to, but because the reality of life is enough people don't want to left from where they are. They want to stay in the same rut, same house. I mean, not wrong with staying in the same house, but they want to stay in the same limited mindset. And then them depend on that bed, them are ask, where did it go all so wrong? I told you the fuck was coming. I told you that shit.
Nice way, but it's like,
you fuck that, you fuck that, yeah, bullshit. Anyways. You guys, what about you guys? Only about back like the turn like you guys. Yo, a man don't fuck himself with me. I'm going to that Rasta man, so a big man. Don't fucking you guys here. I know you guys. Put your bomb buckler too. Disrespectful shit. Sorry.
Oh boy. The man don't it.
Can go through like 20 years. It wouldn't have been off when I got to it.
There you go.
But I ain't starting your ass up.
Exactly. But because I believe saying in a sense, you just gonna say, oh, okay.
Are you
sorry.
Me because you can manage a store?
Fuck out of here.
Sorry, bro, that's not that high.
Fuck out of here.
Accomplishment.
It's all right. We never look on accomplishment. That's that. I just looking at the facts, and man, just kind of have a little poem, feel like him just wave it over your face. That me understand with mankind. The right kind of power for one exercise, we don't exercise it. And then a man like me with a vision and a plan comes along and put in a few more years and start work the system the right way. I get some proper back shot till it finally do what it's supposed to do for me. You take this thing, fam. I'm in for the long haul, people. This is a problem with most people. They want to put in X amount and get
what did I forget?
Big reward. And I say it work.
Damn, what did I forget?
Life takes, there you go. Life in itself is a marathon, not a sprint. And I think this is where people get knocked because social media try to describe it as a sprint. It leaves out the process, the years of grinding and suffering, not one. You understand? You get a one big money of a threatening the business. You know, hear the part there. You know, hear how much time man I say bombard. When if I eat this, what if my family are going to get put out and then a contract drop and then before you know it, 1, 2, 3 contract and then before you know it, the business start pick up, him start hire back people. You know, hear the part there. People don't talk the part here, and I believe this is where society gone wrong. We feel like this badge of honor, like we could just keep all our suffering to ourselves and just show the good part them. Oh, I own 12 businesses. Talk about business one. How you survive business one first. Tell me about that. What's up?
Brother-in-law's out of the hospital.
We'll talk. Movements. But yes. Talk to me about business one. Tell me about the first one. Not the 12. Tell me how you made it through them sleepless nights. Knowing say, yes, this could possibly don't work. I've invested everything. One way business. But the point still stand, people. I understand. Oh, people quick to say, oh, you can do it, but you're not going to show the people in the part and when that's very important. The process is important, people. The process is the most important part of the whole thing. So if you don't understand when you go through the